Good evening and happy Wednesday night. Thank you folks for joining us. We are here at the Target Iceplex in Minneapolis, Minnesota. The Minnesota Norse get ready for an international matchup against the Montreal Mammoths. Two teams currently sitting in second place in their divisions, looking to see if they can jump up a little closer to that top team here tonight. Two powerhouses of the league ready to go. Lackanen in across the line for Montreal. Press to the boards there. In front. Denied there. Konstantinov gets up to Albrechtsen. He'll turn it over. So we are here. Our only game here on a Wednesday night is the Primetime Weekday Game of the week. Vincent takes a big hit there from Cody. Puck is loose there at the blue line. Albrechtsen tries to flip it down, and Ely will get it up ice. Jean-Charles Vincent flips it over to Shegstead. Shegstead back to Ely. Down low to Vincent. Stop there. It is Blase Matejka as Minnesota on the second game of a back-to-back. Bure now. Oh, he was free for a second, and it'll be Jake Zavina in net for Montreal. Starter for Montreal against the backup for Minnesota. 2 minutes gone here in the first. Puck comes on net to Matejka, and he just sort of pads it away. Puck loose in the corner. Lackanen hit there by Nikola. Winters will be pressed to the boards by Bure. Puck still tied up there, and now Nikola will get it away. 2-on-1 here. Nikola and Cody. Nikola over to Cody. He scores! So the 2-on-1 break leads to a goal. Henrik Nikola setting up Serafin Cody. Not sure why Montreal didn't try to go help out Winters or get above the puck. Basically just leaving him out to dry there. And Zavina pays the price for it. Shegstead now will go up against Martin Sikora as he takes offense to the hit there. I believe on Sylvester Sokolov. Sikora with a good undercut. Oh, they both hit each other at the same time with an undercut. They'll continue to go, and down goes Shegstead. So Martin Sikora able to come away with the fight win there. Give his team a little bit of energy here. So we're still very early here in the first period. They'll both go off for 5 minutes for fighting. Face off now as we return to play. It'll be to the right of Matejka, the Minnesota netminder. Puck is one back. Dalton will get it up to McNaughton. Jason McNaughton across the red line, enters the zone. McNaughton tries to drag across. Puck comes to the middle, it's denied. Hughes gets it up ice to Acho. De Laurent. Shot gets knocked away, and it'll be Jason McNaughton on it. He'll turn, be pressed to the boards there, kicks it up the ice. No such luck. Acho now up ice to Hughes. Hughes pressed to the boards there. McNaughton will hit Acho there. Puck is loose, and McNaughton gets it away. Gets it over to Dalton. Jason Dalton to McNaughton. McNaughton tries to feed it to the middle, and it's intercepted. Terenti Mikhailov. Mikhailov shot. Knocked away there by the shoulder of Matejka. It'll be in the corner. Dalton and McNaughton will fight for it for Minnesota, and they'll get it free. Bjornsson now up to Rain. Chris Rain on the attack. Rain will stay wide. It'll be blockered away by Zavina. Goes behind the net now. Actually jumps in front of the goal line to the left of Zavina there. Acho pressed to the boards at his own bench. Kovalev fresh off the bench will now pick up the puck. He'll get it to De Laurent. De Laurent kicked away by Matejka, and he'll hold right there. Blase Matejka, the clear number 2 here in Minnesota, has struggled in the few starts that he has gotten so far this season. See if he can turn things around here against Montreal. With an average of 7 goals given up against. He gave up 6 to Toronto and 8 to Boston. And he gives up 1 right there. Oh my goodness, apologies folks. I was looking away at our stats, and next thing I see, Brandon Babcock. I'm going to have to look at that one in the replay. And I guess Matejka just sort of gave it up, and Babcock able to tuck it away to get things even at 1. I really thought he was just going to hold on to it, so I'm looking away at my computer trying to get our stats, and next thing I see, Brandon Babcock celebrating a goal. Serafin Cody now to the front. He'll score! So Serafin Cody gets his second of the first period. So he's able to skate away from the goal line there. That one will be unassisted. So back-to-back unassisted goals in very short order gives Minnesota back their 1-goal lead here at home. Cody and Dubois. Dubois able to win the draw. Be touched back to Vincent. Now Dubois will turn and skate forward. Kovalev gets it over to Babcock. Babcock will lose the puck. Cody will have it. Seraphin Cody gets it up to Albrechtsen. He'll lose the puck there at the Minnesota bench and then regather. Cody looking for the hat trick here in the first period. Still a lot of game left to go. Cody looking for the hat trick. Puck knocked away from Albrechtsen. Burry will go up high to Nikola. Albrechtsen denied there by Zavina. And London Winters will skate away. He'll get it up to Babcock. Babcock flips it back to Dubois. Dubois with some skating room. Dubois to the middle to Kovalev. Shot gets blocked in front. Cody now will feed it up to Langenberg. Loki Langenberg will flip it deep. Vincent, first one on it. He'll be pressed there by Kovachenko. Dubois loses the puck in front of his own net, but picked up by Montreal. Kovalev will have it. He'll cross the line. Hit hard there by Konstantinov. Konstantinov now with the puck up to Kovac. Milos Kovac across the blue line. Gets it over to Kovachenko, and he's belted to the ice as he gets the shot away. Vincent with the big hit. Dubois now in across the line. He'll skate to the corner. Try to feed it in front. Off the side of the cage. Nikola on it. Gets it up to Konstantinov. Now up to Kovachenko. Nersan Kovachenko will flip in. Puck is in the corner. Hughes with it. Hughes tries to kick it up the boards. Kovac intercepts. Langenberg tries to drag through, and Lackinen takes it away. Halfway through this first period here. Action-packed as we sit 2-1. Konstantinov now gets it up to Nikola. Nikola over to Rain. Rain gets it sticked away for a second. It'll be Langenberg on it. Nikola down low to Kovachenko. It's off the crossbar. Hops up and actually goes off the glass on the corner. So a great opportunity for Nersan Kovachenko. Unable to fit it inside the net there. Kovachenko will have it. He'll go up ice to McNaughton. McNaughton turns, gets it over to Kovachenko. Now it'll be Rain. Rain along the boards. He'll lose the puck. Vincent on it. Jean-Charles Vincent continues. He'll flip it up to Kovachenko. Over to Bjornsson. Slap shot, stop. Oh, and Kovachenko robbed by Zavina. Oh, it looked like Kovachenko had a wide open cage at a sharp angle there. He might have put it off the outside of the cage. I could only tell from my angle. It looked like Zavina got a glove on it. Mikhailov poked away. Dalton will have it. Dalton tries to feed it up to McNaughton to get it out. Unable to. Acho hit hard as he gets the puck away. Bjornsson now able to skate it out for Minnesota. He'll get to the red line, lose the puck for a second. Now picked up by McNaughton. Rain just onside. Feeds it to the middle to Burry. Oh, and a kick save by Zavina. Great opportunity again for Minnesota. Montreal looking a little leaky defensively here in the early going. Burry up to Cody. Cody hit hard there by Ann Brewster. Sakari Partanen with it. Puck trying to be dug out, and Burry will come away with it. Burry to the front. Albrechtsen can't tuck it past Zavina. I think he might have hit it off the side of the cage as he was trying at that sharp angle to just sort of drag it around the netminder, but unable to. They're in tight. Cody against De Laurent now. Tied up there. It'll be come away to Mikhailov, Duda still with the puck. He'll enter across the line. Looking for De Laurent in the middle, and he's bumped off the puck. Cody goes over to Bjornsson. Bjornsson advances it up ice to Albrechtsen. Albrechtsen will be hit hard and turn it over. And Brewster and Stephenson play catch. Puck now with Mikhailov taken away. Albrechtsen in. Albrechtsen trying to get around the defense. Burry in front. He scores! So a poor defensive play there leaves Bronislav Burre with an opportunity in front, and he does not miss there. Buries it past Savina for the third goal of the first period for the Norse here. Albrechtsen with the lone assist. Ramsey carries, shot goes wide. Gavrchuk behind the net. Comes out front. Cesaro, oh, and he just put it wide. Cesaro with a great opportunity on the netminder Zavina. And a penalty coming up here. I believe it is Cesaro. So he misses the tap-in attempt, and then through frustration gets a slashing call there. Face off now coming to the right here. Gavrchuk wins it back. It'll go off the glass and out. Jean-Charles Vincent on it. He'll go up ice to Dubois over to Ely. Evgeny Ely. Dragging across the line. Feeds it over to De Laurent. De Laurent with a chance. Glove saved by Mateka. Shot might have been going wide, but Matejka taking no risks. Reaches out, gets the save there. Lackinen against Gavrilchuk. Face off, tied up there. It'll be one away for Montreal. In front, Lackinen! Denied by Matejka. Oh, a great opportunity for Matthias Lackinen. Face off now to the right of Matejka. Gavrilchuk again against Lackinen. Face off one to Konstantinov, and he'll be able to flip a line drive all the way to about the opposite dots as Hughes gloves it down. Lars Shegstead feeds it back to Acho. Cross ice, Lackinen! Denied there by Matejka. Lackinen kicks it to the other corner. Hughes will come down from his defensive position to get it. Lackinen gets it sticked away at the half boards. Kick down, it'll be Konstantinov. Tries to feed it up ice, and Shegstead knocks that one down to keep it in the zone. And now Albrechtsen will get it out. 40 seconds left here on the power play for Montreal. We sit 3-1 for Minnesota. 3 goals, all by that top line of Cody, Bure, and Albrechtsen. They've all either gotten a goal or an assist on each of the 3 goals here tonight. Konstantinov will press Shegstead to the boards. Franz Shegstead trying to dig it free. And Gavrilchuk will be tripped. Touched up there by Franz Shegstead. So a 4-on-4 upcoming for about 10 seconds. As it is Franz Shegstead guilty of the trip. Face off now here. Cody against De Laurent, 4-on-4. De Laurent wins it back to Winters. Winters trying to tick down the rest of that 4-on-4 time. And now Montreal short-handed here. Winters feeds it down low to Shegstead. It's denied there. Henrik Nikola will get it up ice. Minnesota now on the power play. They have 1:35 left here, and they'll be offside as McNaughton tries to enter the zone. So Matejka playing well so far here through just the first 18 minutes or so of this game. Face off one, it'll be Bjornsson. He'll carry across the blue line. Sticked away for a second. Bjornsson keeps it. Down low to McNaughton. Oh, and Bure was there on the doorstep. Tried to get the rebound and couldn't tap it home past Zavina. Vincent with the takeaway, and he'll flip it down. 1:10. Bjornsson over to Kovachenko. Kovachenko loses it for a sec, but Bure will pick it up. McNaughton now tries to carry it across Vincent, unable to. Vincent to Kovalev, and Kovalev gets it out. Under a minute left here on the power play. 1:45 left in the period. Cody goes up to McNaughton. McNaughton trying to dangle through. He's hit hard by Vincent. Oh, and he tried to put it in front to Bure, but parts him with a good takeaway there and clears it again for Montreal. 30 seconds now left for Minnesota on the power play. Serafin Cody. Cody gets to the front. Back to Bjornsson. Oh, and his shot just goes wide. Partanen will pick it up, and he'll be tripped by McNaughton there. So Jace McNaughton now will head to the box. We'll have another 15 seconds of 4-on-4 penalty time. There, McNaughton with the trip. Easy call. McNaughton just trying to go after the loose puck in the offensive zone, and he's guilty there. So 15 seconds of 4-on-4 time. 1:07 left in the period here. Stephenson tries to flip it down. It's intercepted. Bure with speed goes in against Dan Brewster. Shot glove by Zavina. Big glove stopped there by Jake Zavina. Bronislav Bure skating in, tried to pick his. Looked like he was going low glove, and Zavina able to come up with a good save there. Kovachenko against Ely now. It is a penalty kill opportunity for Minnesota and a power play chance for Montreal. Dubois, shot glove by Matejka, and he'll hold right there. Face off now here to the right of Matejka. 1.5 left here. If they're unable to score in the final 30 seconds here of the first period, they'll have about 53 seconds, if I'm doing the math correctly there, of power play time in the second period. Ely Continues to skate in his own zone. Just 15 seconds left in the period. Dubois up to Hughes. Hughes across the red line. Sticked away. And now Dubois. Oh, tries to feed it across, and Cesaro will pick it off and just flip it down ice. Cesaro actually will be the first one on it as the period comes to an end. He tried to flip it in front to Kovachenko, but that'll do it for the first period here in our primetime weekday game of the week, as the Minnesota Norse lead 3-1 over the Montreal Mammoths after one. We'll be right back with you after this first intermission for the start of the second period from Minneapolis. All right, welcome back, folks. I am Les Talk here with you for our primetime weekday game of the week. It's the Montreal Mammoths find themselves on the road here in Minnesota and a bit on the ropes. Here on the power play, they trail 3-1 for about 53 seconds. They'll be on the power play here to start this second period. Shot on net to Matejka, and he'll be able to snag that one and smother it. Kovachenko against Ely. Ely wins it back. Acho downloaded Dubois. Can't get a shot away, and Nikola picks it up. And Cesaro will actually flip it into the Montreal bench. So we will have a face-off still in the Minnesota zone. Cesaro, poor clearing attempt. I know he's just trying to throw it off the glass, but when you're throwing it at the bench, that one's got to stay on the ice. Nikola comes back on net to Matejka, and he'll hold there. 30 seconds left here. Kovachenko once again against Evgeny Ely. And Ely able to kick it back to De Laurent. Acho to Hughes. Hughes unable to get anything to go there. And Bjornsson will go off the glass and get the clear. 20 seconds left. Montreal with an opportunity to get on the rush, to get it in the zone. See if they can hold the puck there. Hughes will be stapled there by Kovachenko. And now they get the puck free. Dubois over to De Laurent. De Laurent to Ely. Sticked aside by Matejka. And that'll do it for the penalty. But Montreal keeping it in their zone. See if they can keep some momentum here. Nikola now feeds it over to Bjornsson, to Cesaro, the guilty party moments ago. Actually, it was McNaughton, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. So both of the guilty parties out there for Minnesota. Burry trying to carry across. It'll be Nikola. Down low to Cody. Puck hops in the air. Lands in the crease, and Zavina able to poke it to the corner. De Laurent. 2 minutes gone here in the second. 3-1 Minnesota. On the strength of goals from Cody, and Bronislav Burry. Bronislav Burry now across. He'll shoot. Blocked away by Zavina. Montreal's goal coming from Brandon Babcock. It'll be down to Nikola. Nikola over to Albrechtsen. Albrechtsen up high. Knocked away. It'll come out of the zone, and Konstantinov will skate onto it. He'll get it to Nikola, who will lose it. Nikola. It's when he shoots a bomb from the blue line. It's a Nikola. Evgeny Ely with it. Gets it up to Acho. Acho over to Dubois. Dubois will lose it. Konstantinov now will continue with it. He'll go to the corner. Flip it cross ice to McNaughton. A lot of pressure here from Montreal as Minnesota unable to really get anything set up. But now Nikola able to skate free. Nikola is knocked down there. Puck is loose at the side of the cage, and Acho takes it away. So great rush opportunity there from Henrik Nikola. Sikora presses Dubois to the boards, and now Minnesota able to get it free to McNaughton. McNaughton to Tuominen. Ivari Tuominen wide here at the near boards. Tries to get through. He'll get to the side of the cage. Shot off the side there. Might have been off the post. In fact, McNaughton in front. And a glove save there is Chris Rain with a great one-timer. But Zavina well positioned to deny that shot from Chris Rain. Kovac now against Ely here in the dot. Third line for Minnesota out there against the top line for Montreal. Vincent over to Winters, now Lackinen. Matthias Lackinen across the blue line, tries to carry to the middle again. And now Sikora with a good stick takes that one away. Kovachenko able to clear it. Winters loses the puck for a second back to the red line. Now Ely will enter. Evgeny Ely being watched by Bjornsson. Vincent kicked away by Matejka. Great shot there by Vincent. Unable to beat Blase Matejka though. Shegstead pressed to the boards behind the Minnesota net. Vincent in front, denied. Ely walks down, gloved, and it's tapped in. So Yevgeny Ely gets the shot to go through. Not sure, it looked like it was off the glove of Matejka. I'm not sure if it just hopped in there or if it was batted in by Matejka himself or someone else, but either way, it will be Yevgeny Ely on the board there with the goal. And I believe, yes, Lars Shegstead with a point there stretches out his current points lead as we are going to get a penalty here. Bronislav Bure, so the most recent goal scorer for Minnesota, now will take a seat. 2 minutes for tripping as Montreal now with an opportunity to get this game all square at 3 here in the second period. Yeah, easy trip call there on Franz Shegstead. So face-off will come. It'll be Lackinen against Gavrikchuk. 13:26 left here in the second. Our primetime weekday game of the week. Montreal with an opportunity to tie it up here on the power play. Taken away, Gavrikchuk now up to Albrechtsen. They got a 2-on-1 here. Flips it back to Ramakers. Oh, shot doesn't get through. Albrechtsen now down low. Can't get a shot. Ramakers. Oh, and it goes through the goal mouth there. Great. About 3 opportunities there from Minnesota. And now Albrechtsen able to skate away. Under 13 minutes left here in the second. Gavrikchuk. Shot gets blocked. Doesn't get it away. Lackinen will look to get up ice. It'll be poked away. Vincent with it. Vincent turns. Gets it up ice to Babcock. Babcock tries to feed it up ice. Babcock now with it. Babcock. Shot. Knocked away by Matejka, and he'll hold there. Oh no, he'll keep play going. Matejka playing it again. And now Konstantinov gets it out. Vincent up to Shegstead. Shegstead gets it sticked away for a second. Now Vincent will go on the attack. Over to Babcock, just on sides. Babcock to the front. Denied by Matejka, and it's stick to the corner. Puck will be flipped out to the red line with Vincent. 25 seconds left here on the power play. Babcock trying to get through Konstantinov, unable to. And now the puck will get flipped out. Montreal back on the attack. Just 5 seconds left here. See if they can get some pressure here to end the power play. Partanen shot doesn't get on net. Shegstead kicked away by Matejka. Great opportunity for Lars Shegstead there. Puck will be loose in the corner. Lackinen pressed there by Kovachenko. Ramakers in the fight there with Babcock. And now it's Bure. Bure will skate out of the zone with some speed now. Picking up speed, trying to drag to the middle. Shot! Knocked away, trying to go short side on Zavina. Babcock now with it. He'll feed it up to Vincent. Jean-Charles Vincent gets it across the blue line. Feeds it to the middle of the Lackinen. It's denied there. Matty Albrechtsen feeds it up to Nikola. Nikola into the zone. Shot! Knocked away there. Nikola has it in the corner. Flips it up ice. Sikora hit hard there. Albrechtsen will skate onto it. He'll get it to Kovachenko. Shot gets blocked, and Kovachenko is going to be guilty of a trip there as he's again another Minnesota player just trying to reach for that puck after it's been deflected or knocked away, and guilty of another penalty. This one will be Nersan Kovachenko that's guilty. So now another face-off. This one will come to the left of Blase Matejka. Kovac against Ely. Face-off one, it'll be Shegstead to Acho. Shot goes wide. Nikola tying up Ely there, but now Ely able to get away with it. Puck behind the net with De Laurent. Gets it to up high to Acho. Slap shot goes way wide, and it'll carry him just to the blue line. Now it'll actually go out of the zone. Montreal, though, able to keep possession of it in the neutral zone. Dubois to Hughes. Ely in front. Oh, and he flips it back. I think that's, yes, Dubois. That was kicked away by Matejka. Puck loose there at the blue line, but kept in. Acho whiffs on the shot. Oh, and then Tuominen tried to spring free for the shorthanded attempt, but was unable to. Puck was intercepted there. Puck will be flipped out as we approach a minute left here in the power play, and 8.5. Oh, a 2-on-1 brewing here for Montreal. De Laurent with Dubois, and it's picked off by Henrik Nikola. Great defensive play by the Finnish defenseman. Hughes, another stretch pass. This one to Dubois. Dubois waiting for help, and Nikola will staple him to the boards. Dubois slow to get up, and Nikola will flip it all the way out. Sit just 25 seconds left on the power play, under 8 left here in the second. Montreal to the red line, now enters with De Laurent. De Laurent sticked away by Bjornsson. Bjornsson will get it out. Puck skips and will hit the inboards there. Sakari Partonen, 5 seconds left here on the power play. De Laurent with some room. Skates in, being watched there by Nikola. Gets it over to Dubois, down low to Ely. Can't stuff it through. Ely now out to the front, and he shoots it wide of Matejka. Might have gone off the glove of the netminder. Henrik Nikola with it. He'll go across the red line, 3-on-2 here. Montreal, good back check, able to snuff that opportunity out for Minnesota. Puck is loose at the inboard, or excuse me, at the sideboards. Kovachenko with a shot, and it's denied there. And another penalty. This one, it looks like, will be on Tuominen. Big hit there by Dalton, and Tuominen will touch there. So Avari Tuominen will go Tuominen for 2 minutes. It's another just... the puck gets knocked away, and Minnesota trying to reach for the puck with their stick. Tripping up another Montreal player right there. Marc Dubois being tripped up. So Montreal will go back to the power play. They are 0 of 4 on the night here. 6:21 left here in the second. Our primetime weekday game of the week between two powerhouses in the league. Two teams currently sitting in second place in their respective divisions. Montreal in the Canada, Minnesota in the America division. Duda now with it. He'll turn, lose the puck at his own blue line. Acho now feeds it up ice. It'll be Lackinen. Lackinen across the line. Feeds it to the middle to Acho. Down low to Duda. Duda tries to get a shot through, and Konstantinov will pick it off. Albrechtsen will flip it all the way out. So we sit 5:40 left here in the second. 1:20. Under a minute now, 20. Lars Schegstad, the PIHANA points leader at the moment. Sitting at 25 points. Looking at about 2 points a game at the moment. Which means he's threatening. I don't know if he'll be able to get there, but I think the goal, a lot of people look at, that round number of 100. If you get 100 points in a season, it's going to be tough. In 44 games, you'd need to average over 2 points a game. Puck is loose, and now Duda will skate away with it. He'll get it up to Lackinen. Lackinen across the blue line. He'll lose the puck. Ramakers over to Albrechtsen, and Albrechtsen will get it out. Just 12 seconds left here on the power play. Not much going for Montreal at the moment. Now down low. Oh, and it just goes awry. Schegstad with a great opportunity. Lackinen now denied there by Matejka. Matejka then will lunge onto the puck, and he'll hold it right there. Face-off coming now. Franz Schegstad against Serafin Cody. 4:11 left here in the second. Partonen to Mikhailov. He'll lose it as he tried to head to the slot. Bure now with speed. Looking to get around Hughes. Oh, and he drags through, but then the puck goes a little wild there, and Partonen picks it up for Montreal. Bure digs it off the boards. Albrechtsen in front. Kicked away by Zavina. Big save there for the Montreal goaltender. Trying to keep this a one-goal game and keep his team attached here on the road. Mikhailov skates to the middle. Bjornsson will pick that one off. Puck is loose now behind the net, and Sikora will pick it up. Sikora goes to the middle to Albrechtsen to Bjornsson. Bjornsson will lose the puck, and it'll be Partonen. Over to Acho. Acho goes cross-ice to Mikhailov. Terenti Mikhailov to the front. It doesn't get through. Looked like it would have come on net to Matejka anyway, and he was prepared there, but Sikora picked it off before it could get to the goaltender. Partonen now over to Mikhailov. 2 minutes now left here in the second. Jean-Gabriel Acho will feed it up to Dubois. He'll carry in. Dubois turns. Gets to the middle. Dubois. Shot goes wide. Was on the stick of Mikhailov there for a second, but then had the puck dislodged, and it came on net to Matejka, and he will hold right there. Kovac now against Dubois. Kovac wins it back. Konstantinov will skate out for Minnesota. He'll be bottled up there, retreat, and now get it up Langenberg to Kovac. Kovac will lose it. Dubois goes over to Babcock. 1:10 left here. Konstantinov with a big hit on Brandon Babcock, a goal scorer earlier in the game. Nikola carries away, gets it up to Kovac. Kovac gets to just outside the blue line and decides to flip it in. Kovachenko watching Vincent there. Minnesota trying to go on the forecheck. 25 seconds left here in the period. Babcock across the blue line. Fed to the front, and Kovac will intercept. Kovac over to Langenberg. Langenberg stops, puts on the brakes. Gets it to Konstantinov with a slap shot, and it's sticked away. Kovac now behind the net. Goes up high to Nikola. Nikola's shot's blocked. Kovalev will pick it up right as the period ends. So the horn sounds, and we are through 40 minutes here in our primetime weekday game of the week. Right now, Minnesota without a goal in that second period, but they still lead 3-2 as we get ready to head to the final 20 minutes here from Minnesota. We'll take our second intermission break, be back with you for the start of the third and final period from Minnesota. Hello, folks, and welcome back. We are set and ready to go for the third period here from Minneapolis in our primetime weekday game of the week. Seraph and Cody against Yevgeny Ely here. Ely wins it back. It'll be Matthias Lackinen on it. Puck comes down the boards, and Bronislav Burry will take away. He'll get it up to Cody. Cody loses the puck there. Now Lackinen with it. Over to Vincent. Now up to Shegstead. Shegstead hit hard at the blue line there. Konstantinov with a heavy shoulder right into Shegstead. Puck is loose. Ely with it. Ely to the front. Gloved up in the air. Matejka able to come up with the save there. Konstantinov. Ely now behind the net. Winters feeds it down the boards to Lackinen. In front. Shegstead can't get a shot away, and it's poked to the corner by Matejka. Winters. Great pressure from Montreal here to start the period. Looking to get things equalized at 3 as we start the third period here. Konstantinov will skate behind his own net. And now we'll get it up ice to Rain as they finally are able to exit the zone. Chris Rain with Albrechtsen in tow. Shot, puts it across, and Albrechtsen, I don't know if he didn't think a pass was coming or just wasn't ready. I'm not sure, but puck goes awry. Kept in by Konstantinov. Nikola walks down into the slot, still with it. He gets it over to Rain. Rain blockered away by Zavina. Albrechtsen up high to Nikola to Rain. Rain walks down the slot. Shot doesn't get through. Shegstead will be on it. He'll flip it up to Vincent. Vincent across the red line. Now enters the zone. Vincent over to Ely. Ely shot doesn't get through. Comes on net to Matejka, and he'll stick it aside. Konstantinov to Nikola. Henrik Nikola trying to advance the puck. He will to Rain. Rain gets it across to Konstantinov with room. A slap shot is gloved by Zavina. So Konstantinov with a great opportunity as he walks down from his defensive post and gets a shot on net, but it is denied there by the goaltender from Montreal. 16-16 left here in the third. We'd sit 3-2 for the home team here, the Minnesota Norse, in our primetime weekday game of the week. Puck is knocked out of the zone. Hughes will get it back in to get them on sides. Hughes now carries it in. He'll be hit to the boards by by Sikora. Sikora now will carry. He'll go up to Kovac. Kovac over to Kovachenko. Stops, gets it back to Kovac, and it'll be intercepted. Mikhailov up to Franz Shegstead. He'll be hit there just outside the blue line by Sikora. Kovachenko now will carry in. He'll flip. It'll be Partanen back there being watched by Langenberg. Langenberg takes it away. In front to Kovac. Now back to Sikora. Martin Sikora down low. Can't get a shot away. Kovachenko behind the net. Langenberg in front. Kovac denied. Zavina will keep play going. It'll be Acho. Acho taken away by Sikora. Sikora trying to get it up ice. Can't. Fed across, and they'll lose it there. Langenberg hit hard inside his own blue line. Langenberg over to Gavrilchuk. Gavrilchuk across the blue line. Back to Bjornsson. Acho, stretch pass. Dubois with a chance. And he tries to get it across to Mikhailov, and it'll be picked off there. Ramsey loses the puck there at the half boards. Now Babcock gets it up to Kovalev. Kovalev enters the zone, stops. Waiting there for somebody to help, and now Ramakers, the defenseman, will lead the rush. They'll have Gavrilchuk. One-timer denied, and Brewster able to pick up the puck. He'll now lose it to Gavrilchuk. Ramsey up high. Over across to Ramakers. Ramakers walks the blue line, and Dalton will take it away. Mark Dubois bottled up there at the red line. He'll go back to Brewster to Babcock. Kovalev unable to get a shot through. Kovalev off the post. A great opportunity, and he's unable to beat Matejka that time. McNaughton goes across to Ramsey. Ramsey being watched by Stephenson. He'll bump him off the puck, and Stephenson will take it away. Goes across to Brewster, and now goes off the boards. And Kovalev will enter the zone. 3-on-2 here. But Montreal unable to capitalize, waiting for reinforcements. Duda bumped off the puck there. Gavrachuk will take it away. He's hit hard. McNaughton across the red line. 3-on-2 here for Minnesota. In front. Oh, denied. And Vari Tumanen with a great opportunity, and Zavina stops that one. So we had pretty non-stop action there. So we now sit at 10:33 left here in the third period. Minnesota against Montreal here. Minnesota leading 3-2 in our primetime weekday game of the week. Konstantinov up high. Tries to get the slap shot and it's denied. Kept in there by Nikola. Now fed over to Konstantinov. Down low to McNaughton. McNaughton tries to go short side and it's blocked away by Zavina. Winters loses the puck there. Tumanen down low to McNaughton. McNaughton tries to come to the middle. Kicked away by Zavina, and he'll lunge on top outside of that blue paint and get on top of it. Face off now. Cody against Ely. Top line against top line. Cody wins the draw. Nikola kicked away. Bure gloved by Zavina. Winters lose the puck there. Albrechtsen now to Bure behind the net. Bure up front, up high now to Konstantinov. He'll dump down in the corner. Albrechtsen will have it. Puck intercepted there for a second, but Konstantinov picks it back up. Konstantinov at the point, walks, now gets it over to Nikola. Blocked away by Zavina. Bure walks to the slot, back with it in the high slot over to Albrechtsen. Kicked away, and then Cody! Oh, they're going to wave that one off. They're going to say it was batted in with a high stick. Seraphin Cody with a great opportunity. That one's going to be close. It is a goal. Okay, I thought there was a chance. Now that, oddly enough, that's a hat trick. So upon further review, Seraphin Cody gets his hat trick here tonight. Lackinen now in. In front, denied there by Matejka. Shot on net again by Shakestead, and this one is stopped by Matejka. So it is a good goal for Seraphin Cody. So he's able to bat that one in to get his hat trick on the evening. And Minnesota now with a 2-goal lead. So we have just over a tick over 8 minutes here in the third. Vincent back at the point. Now Winters with a slap shot. It goes just wide. Matejka didn't see that one as it was on its way in. A missile from Winters. Shot by Lackinen as it get on net. Albrechtsen now. Poked away. Good pressure here by Montreal as they keep Minnesota pinned. Konstantinov will have it. Oh, tried for the one-timer, and it's off his skate, it looked like, of Ely. And now a penalty to Lackinen. So he's just trying to trail the puck. And Matthias Lackinen is going to be guilty of a trip there. So 6:56 left here. Just under 7 minutes. Easy call here against Nikola. Yep. So Minnesota now with an opportunity to get that 5th goal and a 3-goal lead here late in the third period. Rain will go up against De Laurent in the dot. Rain able to kick it back. It'll be Kovachenko that'll walk down. Bjornsson now out wide to Albrechtsen. Off the boards, intercepted by Vincent, and he'll get it all the way out. Albrechtsen up to Kovachenko. Kovachenko now to Rain. Rain carries across the blue line, continues. Chris Rain, shot gets blocked away. It'll come to the sideboards. Puck is loose there, and now Partanen will get it. He'll flip it out. Bjornsson will get it just beyond the blue line. So they'll have to reset. He'll skate all the way back into his own zone. Kovachenko now will get it up ice to Albrechtsen. They'll look to now circle through. Langenberg with some speed. Tries to get around. Rain with an opportunity shot. Stopped there by Zavina. And he'll hold right there. 5:52 left here in the third. Minnesota holding on to a 2-goal lead. Montreal going to see if they can fight back. Get things back to a 1-goal deficit first, and then try to even this thing before that 5:52 runs out. Puck is loose there in the slot, and now Dubois will take it. 50 seconds left here on the power play. Dubois trying to carry through. It'll be knocked away. Puck is loose there inside the Minnesota zone. Acho to Dubois. Dubois shot. Sticked away by Matejka. Kovachenko up to Cody. An advantage here for Minnesota. McNaughton has Cody going to the net. Feeds it across, and Stephenson with a good pick off there. 15 seconds left here. Kovachenko looking to get up ice. He'll get it up to Cody. Seraphin Cody trying to drag through. It'll be McNaughton on it. He'll lose the puck. McNaughton shot blocked away. McNaughton back with it. Shot gets blocked to the corner. Acho on it. We'll get it up to Stephenson. Go cross ice to Hughes. Back to even strength here. Montreal now in desperate need of at least another one to feel like they're keeping this thing close. McNaughton now will drag away in his own zone. Be hit hard. And Bure with a break. Glove by Zavina, and he'll get a power play out of it. So a charge on Yevgeny Ely. Going to be guilty there as he lays the wood on Seraphin Cody along the boards there. We'll see the replay here. Yeah, just an enormous shoulder right to the jaw. And now Rain against Lackinen here. Another 2-minute power play here for Minnesota. They are 0 of 2 on the power play thus far. Nikola, shot gets blocked to the corner. Langenberg will be pressed there by Winters. Lackinen able to dig it out, and he'll get it all the way down. Konstantinov picks it up at the red line. Albrechtsen now with room over to Rain. Shot knocked away. Zavina knocks it up in the air. Puck will come to the corner with Langenberg. Up to Albrechtsen. Albrechtsen carries now back to Konstantinov. He'll carry down. Rain will have it. Chris Rain feeds it back to Konstantinov to Albrechtsen. Konstantinov over to Nikola. To Rain. Shot gets knocked up in the air, and then Shegstad able to pick it up and get it all the way out. Nikola with it, trying to carry out of his own zone and get it to Albrechtsen. A minute left here on the Ely minor. Langenberg carries, feeds it to the middle. Nikola down low to Rain, and on the backhand he's denied by Zavina. And Brewster, and a big hit by Albrechtsen to keep the puck in the zone behind the Montreal net. Konstantinov over to Langenberg. Albrechtsen can't get a shot away. It'll go to the inboards. Puck is loose there. Kovachenko and Langenberg trying to dig it free. It'll come free. They'll go cross ice to Konstantinov. Gets it over to Nikola. Nikola walks down. Langenberg. Shot goes wide. 15 seconds left here on the power play. Albrechtsen with a one-timer, and it's gloved by Zavina. Puck comes to the corner there. Winters will have it. He'll go off the boards and out, and that will do it for the power play. So now, over 2 minutes now. Montreal needing 2 goals to get this thing to even before the end of regulation. Rain across the blue line. Carried. He'll lose the puck. De Laurent off the boards up to Ely. Montreal on the attack. Ely tries to feed it across, and he'll be bumped off. Langenberg being watched by De Laurent. Nikola with it. Henrik Nikola up to McNaughton. McNaughton across the blue line, tries to drag through. It'll come to Cody. Block it away, and it'll go up and out of play off the blocker save by Jake Zavina. Cody against Shegstad here. Shegstad able to win it back. It'll be Mikhailov over to Partanen. Partanen under a minute now. Acho. There goes Zavina. Shegstad continues to carry. He'll flip it back. It'll be taken away. Mikhailov with it. Now Shegstad. 6-on-5 here for Montreal. Puck is loose along the sideboards. Mikhailov able to get it free. Cody will pick it off, and now Bure will take it. Branislav Bure across the red line. Bure drags. He'll shoot. He scores to the empty netter there for Branislav Bure. His second of the game. And should put an end to this Montreal comeback attempt. As we sit 5-2, under a minute here. Kovachenko, that one will be stopped by Zavina. Shegstad up to Acho. Acho knocked off the puck there by Nikola. Nikola battles there with Mikhailov, and now Nikola will carry it away. Under 20 seconds left here in Minnesota's win. Our only game here on a Wednesday night, our primetime weekday game of the week. Looks like it is going to go in favor of the Minnesota Norse here at home as that clock starts to wind down. The fans rise to their feet. Give their Norse a round of applause as that is going to do it. The horn sounds, and that will do it here as the Minnesota Norse come away with a big win against the Montreal Mammoths, who continue to just kind of scuffle at this point in their season. They still remain tied for second with the Calgary Stallions, and now Minnesota continues their run as the second place team in the America Division at this point. So enjoy the highlights here as we end our coverage here. We're going to be back with our post-game coverage right after this. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining us here for our post-game coverage of the Minnesota Norse 5-2 win on our Primetime Weekday Game of the Week. I am Les Talk with you here. Excited to be with you here for the post-game coverage. Minnesota, we take a look at some of the stats here. Minnesota with 41 shots on the day here today. Montreal only coming away with 26, so especially against a backup goaltender, they needed more offensive opportunities. They even had the advantage power play-wise, and they just were unable to really get anything going offensively at times for Montreal. Hits, 43-30 in favor of Minnesota. Faceoffs go in favor of Montreal, 22-16. And power plays both go 0 for. Montreal goes 0 for 5, and Minnesota will go 0 for 3, and no shorthanded goals for either side. So we'll take a peek at some of the individual stats. We'll start with Minnesota. Seraphin Cody able to come away with 4 points. His hat trick and 1 assist gives him a +2 on 4 shots. 3 points for Bronislaw Burry, 2 goals and an assist with a +4 out of Bronislaw Burry. So a great game for him. 7 shots along with 2 hits. Albrechtsen comes away with 2 points, 2 assists, and Henrik Nikola with an assist. And that's it for points. So just those 4 players able to come away with points here today. And then Nikola also with a +3 there. He'll join his D partner Dmitry Konstantinov with a +3, even though he's pointless here tonight. Sikora, Bjornsson, Kovac, McNaughton, Kovachenko, Rain, Gavrochuk, Langenberg, Cesaro, Ramakers, Tumanen, Ramsey, and Dalton all pointless here tonight. It'll be Kovachenko and Langenberg the only minuses on the scorebook here today. McNaughton and Gavrochuk also come away with a +1 there. Shots leaders, Bure with 7, Rain with 6, Kovachenko with 5, and a couple, see McNaughton at 3, 4 for Cody, for Albrechtsen, and for Nikola. Our hits leaders, we have Dmitry Konstantinov with 10, Henrik Nikola 6, Martin Sikora 6, and Bjornsson with 5. Nothing really there at the bottom. And then 4 for Matty Albrechtsen as well. And then the goaltending. Bit of a surprise, but Blase Matega with a great start. He had struggled in his 2 previous starts, giving up an average of 7 goals a game. Tonight, he just gives up 2 on 26 shots for a .923 save percentage for Blase Matega. We'll now take a peek at Montreal on the other end. Not many point getters on their side either. Vincent with an assist along with Shegstead, and then goals to Ely and Babcock. So no points for Acho, Winters, Franz, Shegstead, Lakinen, Hughes, Sokolov, Delaron, Mikhailov, and Brewster, Parton, and Kovalev, Dubois, Stephenson, and Duda. Hughes, Mikhailov a -2, Franz Shegstead a -2, Acho a -2, Jean-Charles Vincent a -3, so not a great game out of him despite picking up the assist in the, I believe it was the second period goal. Our shots leaders, Evgeny Ely with 6, Lars and Babcock with 4, and Mark Dubois also comes away with 4 on the day. Hits, I see Stephenson down there with 3, Jean-Charles Vincent with 8, and Lars Shegstead with 3 as well. Now the goaltending, not a terrible start. Again, Zavina was peppered at times by the Minnesota Norse. 40 shots against, he comes up with 36 saves for an even .900 save percentage, so he stays above that .900 number that you would like to be. Unfortunately for him, it is going to come with a loss here for Zavina. We'll now take a peek at a few of the goals here from tonight. See what we're going to be able to see. From the first period, they're just going to show us the Bure goal. So let's take a peek here. So yes, that's right, Bure able to get it in the middle here. And he just fires one right around Zavina. Kind of picks his corner, that far post, and clangs it. Might have been off the iron or just inside that net area and through. So a great shot there from Bronislaw Bure. And now second period, the Evgeny Ely goal. Oh, that means I'm not going to be able to see the Babcock goal, darn it. Yeah, that's too bad. Go ahead in the comments, tell me what happened on the Babcock goal, because I didn't see it, unfortunately. The Ely goal, so this one, that's right, I wanted to see how did it go in. Was it just, oh yeah, it gets through Mateka. I was wondering if he knocked it in himself or if Bjornsson might have accidentally tapped it in, but yes, it is Ely that just is able to, Mateka gets enough of it to slow it down, but not enough to keep it out of the cage. See if Evgeny Ely picks up the goal there. That would be the last Montreal goal of the evening. And then Seraphin Cody with the batted goal here. The shot will go off the stick of Zavina and Cody. They initially waved this one off, but upon further review, they decide it is a good goal here by Albrechtsen with the shot sticked away, and Cody with a good stick knocks it in there. So that's going to do it for our Primetime Weekday Game of the Week coverage here on a Wednesday night. Tomorrow night, Thursday, we have a couple of games here for you. Hold on. There we go. We have Ottawa will be at Boston for a matchup between the two bottom dwellers of the two divisions. And then Detroit will head to Toronto. So we have the two bottom dwellers against each other and the two division leaders against each other. We'll see how those two games work out. Two big games coming up again tomorrow night. So again, I'm Les Talk. Thank you so much for joining us here from Minnesota. Hope you enjoyed, and we will see you tomorrow night for another doubleheader of PIHANA action. Have a good night, folks.